Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
It's the McCrays with 2B1 Ministry, Couples Ministry. Thank you for allowing us to share. Thank you for your comments and your responses. And thank you for your strong encouragement. And so tonight we would like to share another nugget. That nugget is the secret to a happy relationship. Keep your hearts open, your words kind, and your love endless.
This is day 30. 30 days we've been sharing these love nuggets with you. And the point of it is that we desire that you have a happy relationship, that you love each other, that your heart remains open, like your heart is soft, not hardened, but open and ready to give and also receive love. And then your words are kind, right? Even in our disagreements, we can yet be kind. We don't have to use profanity toward one another. We don't have to call names of each other. We can be kind. It's just nice to be nice. And then we want, your love to be endless, that you endure, that you stick and stay. Amen. Like we've committed to. We've committed to stick and stay. It's 30 years, so we're in our 30th year of marriage. And I love my husband today more than I did at the beginning. And I'm grateful for that. I really am grateful. And every day waking up with the intention of loving him even the more.
So again, having an open heart, being willing to have an open heart means that you have a forgiving heart, a heart that's able to forgiving, a heart that's able to move forward, a heart that's not stagnated in yesterday, but a heart that dreams big. That's what having an open heart means, is that I'm open for whatever it is that God wants to do. No matter how big it may seem, no matter how impossible it may seem, my heart is open to what God wants to do.
Open toward me and mine open toward him, so that I don't have a need to hide, that I can be vulnerable, that I can be transparent, I can be free to be me, right? So in our relationships, that we are free to be ourselves, and know that that of us, the good, the bad, and the not so, whatever, is loved and appreciated and accepted and valued.
So again, when we talk about having an open heart, it is, and thank you for clarifying, that your heart is open toward your significant other. And God will do that on your behalf. And that you have kind words toward them. That your life and death is in the power of the tongue. That when you refer to them, when you speak to them, when you reference them, that you use kind words, that you use soft words. I know that my wife doesn't like to argue, and she doesn't like if I raise my voice. She'll go silent, and so I haven't won the argument. And so what you got to do is use kind words. Learn how to speak softly. Having a boisterous voice doesn't mean that you've won the argument.
Yeah. As tough as I am, I'm pretty soft. I don't like raised tones. I don't like to fight. I can fight, but I don't like to fight. And so, that part again is about you getting to know your partner, like getting to know your person, getting to know them, right? And being open to what that means, and then not hiding yourself, because I think all too often, we talked about this previously, we hide, especially early in relationships, right? We don't really show the real of us, but you need not hide, because if you're going to be in a relationship, they need to know you, and you need to be able to know them. So, and your words do matter. You have to know that, like, your words matter. And so you want to always season your words with grace. And when I think about my husband, because I love him so, I have to be very angry to not be kind, or not to speak. That's just not what I do. But I always, even if I am angry, I want to use my words in a fashion that he understands that I don't like a thing or that I don't appreciate whatever it is, but never disregarding or disrespecting him.
So again, keep your hearts open, your words kind, and your love would be endless.
It will.
And that's in essence what we're striving for.
Yeah.
Is that our love would be endless one toward
love.
another. And we won't allow the little things that come to trip us up. Small spot foxes that come to spoil the vine.
Mm-hmm.
We won't succumb to a lot of what the world subscribe to us. We won't succumb to that. But our love for one for another will be endless.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in essence what we're striving for.
And continue to grow. And that's the whole point. One of the things that we have determined is that we are going to continue a little bit differently, though, these Love Nuggets. So we've decided that we're going to do a weekly podcast. We're going to start October 7th. We're thinking Mondays at 7, beginning in October. We're going to start 2v1 Love Nuggets podcast. And so stay tuned for that. We're really excited about it. It's going to be a little bit different from the way we've done these. We're gonna go off the cuff a little bit differently. We will also invite some of you to come along with us for the ride. And we'll invite you from time to time to share things that you'd like for us to talk about on the podcast.
Absolutely. So again, thank you for sharing this month with us, allowing us to share these 30 nuggets of what we consider to be love nuggets that will help your relationship. It'll work if you work it.
But you
Put
gotta
it
work
into practice.
You have to work it. So we invite you again to, if you haven't gotten our book, 30 days, 30 years, 30 lessons, we invite you can go ahead and do so. You can go on our website at morethanconquerorsinc.com and you can get it right there. You can order it and we'll get it shipped to you. And so we welcome you getting a copy, and we'll actually sign it for you, autograph it for you. Also, stay tuned. There are other opportunities where we're going to have some future book signings that are coming up in the next few months. So be on the lookout for those as well. And then we are super
Absolutely.
excited to share that in 2025, we are having a couples retreat, March the 5th through the 7th. We actually chose during spring break. So for you parents that have children, we want you to be able to get a break. So we're inviting you to come along for the ride. It is limited space, so you want to get your deposit in. Go ahead and get on a schedule so you can get your payments in. It's a beautiful resort there in Cancun. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a great time.
And we spaced it out so that you can make payments. It's not something that you have to pay for everything at once. But you can pay monthly. And so, and it's not going to be an exorbitant or astronomical cost, but it's an all-inclusive. And you can go online and look at the place the resort you'll be staying. It's a 5-star resort, first class.
Yeah.
And so we invite you to come, share with us, and let's have a great time.
It's going to be an awesome lineup. You don't want to miss it. So if you're looking, again, this is for those that have been married for a time, maybe you're newlyweds or maybe you're engaged couples. We invite you to come along for the ride with us. Again, we appreciate so much that you've taken the time to hang out with us for these last 30 days. And we're looking forward to you tuning in and joining us for our weekly podcast, 2v1 Couples Love Nuggets.
Thank you again for sharing with us this month.